Hey everybody, Heidi here. Welcome to Blind to the Truth channel. Happy Friday. So, I wanted to make a video. Big shout out to Scott Anthony. Thank you so much. And I will try to be more active on YouTube. I do apologize sometimes, like he stated in his video. It just gets really crazy, and I'm posting everywhere, and I'm posting on my website, and I'm trying to keep up. And unfortunately, sometimes YouTube gets left behind. So, I apologize, and I will try to be more active. So I wanted to make this video today because uh, where I work is a contact center, kind of like a call center. And during the holiday season, which starts at the end of October, so we're in it right now, and lasts until the next following May, is the busiest time for us. During this time, we hire anywhere from 190 to 200 people that all share desk and keyboards and mouse or mice mouse. I'm not really sure what the proper term for that is, but we're touching things all the time, bathrooms, doors. So naturally, being concerned and being um, proactive, I wanted to find out what my HR has done in order to prep itself for what is going on. So I go to my HR department and I ask them what they've done. And the answer I got was shocking. Um, the HR person tells me that one, they haven't even thought about it. Wow, really? Two, well, I'm sure if there's any concern, then the CDC will tell us. Really? Okay. So I decided to go ahead and take a few things into my own hands. So I reached out to the CDC. And I was told by the CDC, very nice gentleman, very helpful, to reach out to my state level health department. Absolutely. Could totally understand why I have to go state level. So he then emails me the contact information for my state level health department, and I give them a call. And I get one individual on the phone who hauls around. I really don't know what he was doing. Transfers me to another gentleman. I explain my situation again, and then he says, "Oh, hold on," and then he puts a nurse on the phone. So I get the nurse on the phone. I explain to her that the reason that I'm being so proactive not only is what's going on right now in the United States, but also I had an individual who was at work today who was running anywhere from 101 to 102 temperature, had a headache, his stomach was upset, but he did not have the puking and diarrhea. So that concerns me, and I would like to know on a state level if things were being passed out to individual big companies that hire a lot of people in order to give them steps as what they can do in order to protect their employees. So the nurse tells me, no, ma'am, no, you have to make your own um, policies and procedures and steps. I said, okay, well, I can totally understand that. Being a big corporation such as we are, we do need to make our own rules and regulations. So, is there maybe perhaps a guideline that I could download either from the state health department or from the CDC? Well, I just really don't know. I said, okay, well, not a problem. I'm a good researcher. I can definitely look into that. I definitely appreciate your time. Well, ma'am, I said, yes. Well, has he if he's traveled to Texas, and even if he went to the mall, and even if he wasn't around these individuals, it's okay because he, it's local. It's local there in Texas. I said, "Excuse me?" "Yeah, ma'am, it's local there in Texas." I said, "Well, then you obviously haven't been paying attention to the mainstream media news that I have. As a matter of fact, ma'am, it can't be local to Texas, considering that the second nurse that was infected with Ebola, a positive case, traveled to and from Cleveland, Ohio, to Dallas, Texas. She could have had symptoms up to Friday, the day that she flew out of Texas into Cleveland, Ohio. So, exactly how is this contained to just Texas? Not only that, you also, as of today, have the Pentagon shutting down their parking lot because a woman who traveled from West Africa was puking in their parking lot. So, again, I ask you, how is this localized to Texas? Well, ma'am, I don't know about that Pentagon I don't know about that. I said, well, it's online. It's on CNN. I'm sure you can look it up. But it's very disheartening and concerning to me that you, a nurse of the state health organization here locally, are supposed to be up to date on this information. You're sitting here telling me that it is localized in Texas. How is that even possible? Well, ma'am, we're just going to have to agree to disagree, she tells me. Okay, I'm not disagreeing or agreeing with you at all. What I'm telling you is fact. Fact is that it is not localized to Texas. Fact is that you are telling people this and you are giving them misinformation, which could eventually make someone very, very sick and then run rampant through our very own state. Do you realize what you're doing? Well, ma'am, I said, I'm not going to sit here and argue with you, but I will tell you this. What you're saying is not factual. What you're saying could and will put people at risk and in danger, their families in danger. So I suggest that you brush up on your mainstream media, you look at what exactly is going on, and considering that you're a nurse with the state health organization, maybe you should contact CDC and find out exactly what's going on. You have a good day. And I hung up the phone. Now, mind you, I was on my smoke break and on my cell phone, so therefore I could not record it. I wanted to. The answers that I was getting from a local state health organization is very disheartening to me. So I wanted to make this video to say this. I understand that there is so much stuff going on. I understand that by paying attention to it, people become scared. People have their own opinions on it. Some people call it this, some people call it that. Some people think that it's because of this, and some people think it's because of that. It doesn't matter. It honestly does not matter. What does matter is that it is always better to be prepared than not prepared at all. So do not rely on other people to give you the information. Go find it out for yourself. I myself try to give the most honest information that I have. I'm human and I screw up. It happens. I'm sorry. If I screw up, I will correct it. But one thing is for sure. If what we are seeing is just the tip of the iceberg, and if my local state health department doesn't have the information to protect its state people, does yours? I would call them and ask them. Absolutely. This is what I tell people that I work with. I tell people all the time that we, as the American people, have the right to know what is going on. We implore these people. We are their bosses. America, you are the CDC's boss. You are the president's boss. You put him into office for a reason, to serve you in your best interest. Same way with the CDC. They are our employees. It is their job to make sure we are okay, that we are protected. The same way with each individual health state organization. It is their job to make sure that that individual state is protected, is in the know, knows what's going on, when is called with questions, knows how to answer these questions in a prompt and manner, and knows exactly what to say in order to ensure the safety of us. So, I strongly feel that certain people need to stop being so complacent. Stop telling yourselves that it's not going to be you. It's not going to be your state. You're too far away. It's not going to happen. Stop it. Stop saying you don't need to get involved. You don't need to know what's going on because it's not going to be you. It's not going to be your state. Stop it. You are the American people, no matter where you live, no matter what you do, no matter what your thoughts or feelings on it. You are the American people. You are the employer. You tell them what you demand. You demand answers. You demand to be protected. You demand steps in order to protect yourself. That is you and that is your right. A lot of people ask me, well, what can I do? I'm just one person. I don't know what to do. And I understand that because it becomes very scary.